Hello, awesome people. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we're taking a look at the next short story in this book, The Unreal and the Real by Ursula K. LeGuin's. It's 30 pages long. It's called the Shobies Story. For you folks, I read it a couple nights ago in about an hour and 5 minutes or so. It's just a little over an hour for you folks in case you're interested in taking a deep dive into it. I'll link you in this collection in the comments below. As a reminder, this collection is divided into two parts. The first half are things that are not in the are in the genres that she's well known for, like fantasy with the Wizard of Ursula series and science fiction with her stuff like The Dispossessed and The Left Hand of Darkness, stuff like that. That she's classics for, and it's the one Heroes of War. And so those are the first half, and the second half are the science fiction ones. And now we're in the science fiction side of these things. So I read this a couple nights ago. This is in the Left Hand of Darkness series. It's taking place on the same planet that took place on. And so we're definitely finding out some stuff, and it has that language, that verbosity, and so forth. This is divided basically into 3 acts. The first act is about 10 pages long, so it's about a third long. It's all about descriptions of the ships and a lot of questions, because these people are about to set out on a spaceship to a voyage and so forth. So they're going to be asking a lot of questions about the ships itself and how it works and how the drive sends them through various things. We get a lot of answers about that and so forth. And then the middle third, about 8 pages long act, is the adventure to their destination. And I'd say the last act, which is about 12 pages long, is the end of them once they've arrived and so forth. So those are sort of the 3 acts of this 30-page short story that I knocked out for you folks. It is interesting. I liked it. The first part probably is a little too long, and there's a lot of descriptions and such, and then the last parts were a little weird too once they arrived at their destination and so forth. It feels like I probably could have saved like 5 or 6 pages or so in descriptions and conversations and such, because there's not a lot of plot that happens in this 30-page short story, right? So I think that probably could have been cut out, right, and so forth, and it wasn't the best. Also, the use of language in the Left Hand of Darkness and the conversations of the people and so forth are also things that are less easy to read, right, and so forth. So I'm probably going to be giving this more like a 7 out of 10 rather than a higher number for those reasons. Because I liked it. It's well written, right? Ursula K. LeGuin's a brilliant author and so forth. But it just wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be and so forth. So that's the 30-page short story of the Shobies Story for you folks. So there you are. I like it. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 for you folks. As a reminder, Ursula K. LeGuin was, like I said before, is very, very influential, particularly with the Fantasy Wizard of Ursula series, which is a series of novels that was written for children, so it's young adult fiction, and it has a guy who goes through college as this brilliant wizard kid and a wizard kid in college. That's really kind of where the first thing started from. So if you're reading, stuff like Harry Potter or the things that it influenced, then you're reading, the Wizard of Ursula stuff by Ursula K. LeGuin for you folks. So that's sort of where it got that acclaim from. And then also, she also wrote a lot, like I said before, like the Left Hand of Darkness world where this is set, and a lot of other things too. This is definitely a key part of her influences. So Ursula K. LeGuin's very influential on fantasy and science fiction today, and is a beloved author for you folks. So there you are. That's Ursula K. LeGuin's The Shobies Story for you. Have you read it? If so, what did you think about it? Did you agree or disagree with my 7 out of 10? If so, let's talk about the comments below. If you enjoyed this channel and this, why not hit that subscribe button? There's going to be a lot more of these to follow. And then finally, I just want to thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and investing it and watching my video, because we all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me, that's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.